Bubbles.
Welcome!
Yay!
Oh my gosh, you guys are going to love our sponsor today with this rosé.
Look how pretty it is, like with our backdrop and everything else. It's like
everything
I
matches.
love it.
Matchy.
Podcast day is our favorite day.
Kim, I have something to tell you. I know we're going to talk about this, but I was out in the wild. I was in a bar in Villa Park. Shocker. And I had a guy come up to me and tell me, I know you. And I was like, oh, I think he's recognized me as a realtor. My face is everywhere. But he goes,
right.
I listened to your podcast.
What?
I listened to your podcast, he says. I'm like, oh, really? He goes,
man?
And I go, really? And he goes, wait, you're Besties and Bubbles, right? I'm like, I am.
That is so fun. That deserves a cheers.
It was so funny. I have no relation to this person at all.
Do we even know who he is?
He messaged me on Instagram and our Instagram page because this is what I was getting to. The fact that you said, I'm going to tell you my thought process, how everything matched except our black shirts. And he said, he goes, you guys need swag. He's like, if you guys had like a shirt or something, I would totally wear it. I'm like, you wear Besties and Bubbles shirt?
Like you want a black tank?
Maybe not a black tank. But
I see what you're saying.
I also
maybe hats.
Like a big hoodie, like a pink, champagne color hoodie.
We could do that.
With the Besties and Bubbles. I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, the brain was going, but that was the first time anyone that I didn't know. I have no relationship to this person. Once I saw the name, I'm like, do we have any friends in common or kids or anything? Nothing. He just somehow found our podcast and ran into me in a bar and he's like, you're Besties and Bubbles. And I'm like, I am. Anyway.
I am. That's so fun.
It is fun. But
fun.
This is also fun.
So this
yummy, guys.
So good. Again,
yummy.
Luca Bosio Vineyards in Italy. I mean, come on. This is first we had the extra dry version. Yep. Now this is the rosé. Delicious. I mean, such beautiful aromas of fruits. Apples, pears, strawberries, raspberries.
Yeah, like, you said strawberries. I think I do smell the strawberries like that.
Like summer. It's, oh, goodness.
And we had it so perfectly chilled. And I know it looks like we drank half the bottle, but.
Well, unlike the one before,
we poured half the bottle.
Which was a very dark bottle. This is very see-through.
Very translucent.
It is. Yes. Very translucent, transparent, which we try to be also. But, you know, But honestly,
we'll see today how translucent
it has been extremely hot where we are, and so this is very, very refreshing. It's light, it's crisp, it's that rosé all day.
Rosé all day. Right? Tell our friends where they can get it in case they're local.
Right. So for our local friends, we can get it at the Cottage Corner, Corner Cottage in Elmhurst.
I've never been there. Have you?
I have not. I really feel like we need to go.
I think we should go there because that's the second time that's been brought up, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe the third.
Second or third or fourth. I don't know.
Right. So obviously they have a big wine selection.
Yes.
So, okay.
Also our friends in Glen Ellen at Cabernet & Co.
Yep.
And then a new one, the Boss Signature for our friends in the northwest suburbs in the Bartlett area.
So you can go and order this as, I don't know, a drink or a bottle, right?
Yes.
By the glass or bottle, but we totally recommend it. It's not just our sponsor, like, we wouldn't tell you. We'd be like,
we'd
go like, thanks, and then we'd like put it away.
Yeah.
This is yummy.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think people can see how pretty it is, actually.
It's gorgeous. The bubbles keep coming up, and it's such a beautiful like shade of rosé, which is what it is. So,
which is like, you know, basically, you know, like our
it could just blend in.
Get up, except our black shirts.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do swag?
I mean, maybe if someone would like to be a sponsor for the swag, we could do that.
Swag sponsor.
We could do swag, and then whoever you are,
nice.
You know, put you on whatever it is we're selling. So our merch.
Have some merch. Well, it was just a suggestion.
Yes.
From a man I met in the wild. that recognized me.
Who actually is a follower, and
yes, and we
so
appreciate
it.
That.
Yeah,
I love to hear. Actually, I hear from a lot of guys that actually follow us, and I think that's great. I don't think we're just talking to women. I think we're talking to anyone that comes up with some of these issues.
Right,
You know what I mean? So
and
I really appreciated it. If he's watching, I really appreciated him coming up to me and saying that. It was great.
Yeah, and I mean, we're all about Gen X, so
well, it's because we are.
Well, right, but I'm just saying, like, you know, in general. So, so friend, I think today we were just gonna do something fun. It's halfway through summer already, which is kind of sad, especially with us people being in the Midwest, because we know what's to follow.
Yes. Although it's been hot as hell.
It has been extremely
I'm
hot.
okay to get back to the 80s.
Yes, this is actually very true. But you know, I think it'd be fun if we did a little check-in, like how's summer been? I mean, we know obviously how summer's been, but there's some things that, you know, have been going on that we could share and we could talk about.
Yeah. I think we just shoot the shit.
I mean, you know, what's going on in your world?
Well, I have this to say. I have the best friend. And even today when she came over to record, she brought a whole backpack full of stuff that was like, I think the load 3 that you brought over for decorations for my birthday party this weekend.
The most annual event of the year.
So I am not someone that's like, oh, I hide my age and I hide that fact that I'm having a birthday. No, I like celebrate the whole month.
Yeah, it's not birthday
it's
day.
An event.
And it's not week, it's birthday month.
But I will say this, you know who picks my birthday party date?
This girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're having it this Saturday.
Yes.
And we have it in my home. And if you've friends with me on social media, I've got a great backyard. I've got a barn, a pickleball court, and a pool. Yeah. And we've got my workout area that we transform into like where we keep the food and stuff. And I just love entertaining.
Yes.
Music and fun and no kids. And so we are doing an Italian themed That's Amore party in 2 days. So it's something I look forward to every year. I am that person that throws herself a birthday party.
She is, but it's super fun. And good. I am so grateful that you allow me to actually pick the date. It's your birthday.
Every year. It's around her schedule.
Yeah, it actually is. So I'm grateful for that.
Good, because I moved the grandkids' birthday party because of it. Oh, thank you, Jessie.
Okay, thank you, Jessie. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry, but thank you. Yeah, and that like most times than not, you let me pick the theme and like decorate and like because I love doing that.
Yeah, that is what you love. I don't
love that.
I would just go buy everything from Costco and call it a day.
No, I'm like, no, it's
like,
we had a theme,
tablecloths and this and a backdrop.
Oh yeah, like yeah, little lanterns and
oh my god,
yeah, tablescapes. It's everything.
Tablescapes.
Yeah, like the table decor.
That's what it's called. Yeah, like landscape, tablescape.
Tablescape. Yeah.
Is that a word?
It is. Look it up.
Tablescape's a word.
Yes, it is.
Never heard of it. Yeah. Is that what decorators say?
I'm not a decorator, but
you are kind of a decorator.
I kind of think that's what they would say. What's your tablescape?
Is it really a word, or did you just make up a word?
No. Legit. Like our friends out there that do decorating for a living.
It's called tablescapes.
I think it's your tablescape.
Well, now we all just learned a new word. All right, most of us. There's not. Somebody didn't know that. It wasn't just me. Okay, tablescapes.
Well, we're here to inform.
But yes, she got these little holders and these tablecloths and candles.
Well, just picture like being in Tuscany in Italy, like sipping this rosé,
like this.
You know,
this is.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad our sponsor didn't pay for our birthday bash.
Well, maybe next
alcohol.
year they will.
Next year, we're gonna work on that.
Yeah,
we'll get a sponsor from our birthday party with.
Yeah.
It'll be so good.
It'll be so fun.
That's been what's really fun for me.
Yes.
I'm also been swimming a lot in my yard and enjoying outside. I have 5 grandbabies. I invite anyone over anytime. I had friends over the other night and we're swimming late in the pool. And then my grandkids come over and they swim in the morning. And it has just been, I love being outside.
You do.
That energy in the sun. And today I got a facial. It was my Mother's Day gift from Nicole.
Okay.
So I have a little bit of like an owie right there, but it'll go away.
Yeah.
she had to like lance something from my face.
Okay.
It was a thing.
That's good.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is that we did have a storm here, and in the middle of my facial, the electricity went out.
Yeah, because you were on the south. You were on the south side.
You were on the north side. I literally have like the things over my eyes, and she's doing.
You're all relaxed and laid out.
I literally was about to drift off into sleep, and she does this. She goes, "Oh," and I go, "That's originally woke me up." And and I go, "Ooh," and she goes, "Oh, the lights just flickered," and I was like, "Oh," and I'm like dozing back, and then all of a sudden, everything stopped. The music stops, steam, everything shuts down, and I'm like,
crazy.
So weird, right? And then I'm thinking the AC is going to stop, and it's hot as hell here. So I'm like, all right, get my hand out of these mitts. Like, if I got to finish this, if I got to finish this facial, like, I don't want to be sweating. So anyway, she was really wonderful. Nicole, it's simply beautiful. She was amazing. Oh. And yeah, so that was a gift to me from my daughter, Nicole, for Mother's Day. And it took this long to use it, but it was great.
Hey, you know what? At least you found the time, and we talk about self-care.
Self-care.
Right? And so
you gotta schedule that shit.
It's very important to do that. And I'm glad that you were able to do that for yourself, and weathering the storm, so to say.
And I love my age because I don't think I look my age. And I don't mind. I don't turn 55 until the 29th of July, but I'm not someone that lies about her age. Like some of these
you actually fast forward your age.
I just round up.
Yes, but you say at the beginning of the year that you're the age that you're going to turn halfway through the year.
Kim, I'm a realtor. Sometimes you have to measure to the nearest foot.
Yeah, but that makes no sense.
It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing.
So
Kimmy, what have you been up to this summer?
So
her job is different than mine. She can't be in the sun and all that kind of stuff. But you have had your grandbaby.
I love my little baby doll. Yes. So I've had my little baby doll. She's amazing. She's 8 months old now. And so she's, sitting up, she's moving, she's like almost full force crawling, but she can definitely like roll the maneuver tactic, roll and then get herself up and like scooch herself and army crawl. Yeah, and do all that. And she's eating real food now, which is super fun.
What kind of food is she eating? Like veggies and stuff?
Yeah, she's eating.
Or Cheerios?
No.
Okay, not yet.
Yeah, she's eating, basically whatever her parents give us. But I have, but I've given her strawberries, right? And I've let her bite off of real food. She's got some chompers. I mean, you don't necessarily want to put your finger in her mouth.
Could you imagine breastfeeding that?
No. Nope, absolutely not.
I had a kid that had teeth when I was still breastfeeding, Dean, and he kept biting my nipple, so I had to stick my finger in his mouth when I thought he was doing, so he couldn't do that. It was awful.
Yeah.
Is that bad? I think it's happened to other people. It was awful.
Of course it has, but it's but again, that's what us moms go through. So
it just you go through. But Kimmy, they have that netty thing like for babies.
Yes.
She can. Okay. Do they have that? So she doesn't like swallow like a big chunk or seeds or something.
We had that for the boys too. Okay. Which was
I didn't have that for my kids. I only had it for my grandkids.
I had it for Owen, my youngest.
Okay.
So let's be clear on that, right?
Oh, well, that's apparently when it came out.
Yeah. You're right. I'm absolutely sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? My youngest, speaking of Owen, has gone through a difficult summer.
So true.
Had ACL surgery, not once, but then he had an infection, and so he had to have it twice, and hospital stay, and that's been really tough for him.
And your family.
Yeah.
You guys have been really so good to him, and it's been tough because what we were telling even Amanda the other day is that he had to have that second surgery, and she's like, yeah, Owen was in the hospital for 3 days. I go, and so was Kim.
Well,
like, you know what I mean? Like you and Maddie traded up, but you spent nights there, and I mean that wears on you as a mom.
Yes.
Even though your kid is,
but it's my baby, and we've talked about how at certain ages, I know I just put it aside, but how he's going to be 18 and he's going to be going off to college, and he's in that age where
it makes me sad.
He still needs his parents.
Yeah.
So
I love that kid so much. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a good kid. So he's getting through that, and he's getting better. Thankfully, it's been a long road, a long summer for the kid. So,
he hasn't been able to do all the stuff that his friends are doing. He wasn't able to drive for several weeks.
No, he missed all the fun, before you go away to school events. But you know what? We talked about it, and I'm like, you want to talk about adversity, kid? I'm like, wait till stuff hits, and you're gonna be like, that's nothing.
Nothing compared to what I had to do.
Nothing. Yeah. So really proud of him. I think it's actually made us, my husband and myself and my son, stronger, right, in our relationship.
You never had to deal with that before.
No,
that's why.
No, and so that's been great. We're getting ready to go on our final family vacation.
Cool.
Where we always go.
Why do you say final?
Well, I should say, you're right. I should clarify. For the summer, will be our final family vacation. Okay. We did Hawaii earlier, and then we're going to Orange Beach, which is near and dear to our hearts and to our kids. This is our 9th year in a row going there. So it is, it's a beautiful place for them. And it's a beautiful place for us to be on the beach, just to chill. And there's familiarity for them, so you don't have to worry about it's like when you have the holidays, when you make the same food and everyone knows what you're going to eat for Thanksgiving or whatever. This is like that vacation. Everyone knows the expectations, right? Because they've done it for so many years. So and
you guys you come back with the best pictures and so much great memories.
Yeah, I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah, and then we take him to school. So yeah. So there's that.
I didn't plan a big trip this year. Did you notice?
I know. I've actually not talked to you about it, but I've talked to Maddie about it.
Did you? Mm-hmm. So purposely, I thought it was best. My dad is living with me. This is the first summer he's been here.
This is true.
This is that, for me to go overseas, I love, last year, me and Mo went to Greece. And it was
You've done France and Italy and Mexico.
Yeah.
And
right. Usually in the summer, I take a long trip.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it's responsible for me to do that right now. And for a couple of reasons. Okay. But mostly, my dad still kind of needs me, Now we're working it out. Yeah. We're Saturday is the first day he's going to be spending the night at my brother's house because I need for the party and I have people coming in from out of town.
Yeah,
and it's fine.
And you need space.
But it's literally the first night that my dad is not going to sleep at my house since October.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll work up to that. I did have a little trip with my daughter and my sister-in-law. We went to Arizona for a family funeral. And my brother stepped up and he was here. And then my girlfriend Amy came and watched the dogs. And she was kind of checking in with my dad. So I know it's possible for me to be away.
Yeah.
This was short notice and very short. So I'm going to work up to that.
Okay.
But I also have got to find that right travel partner too.
Yes.
I've always gone with somebody fun or a group of people or whatever. So if you're fun and,
I still say there's always Nashville for us.
Well, I would love to travel with you, but your dance card's a little full, babe.
I mean, eventually it will lighten up, but
it will.
It will.
But,
yeah. So this is not necessarily on catching up for summer, but it's something that's really been on the top of my mind.
Oh, I have no idea what she's going to say.
This week, especially, I sent you a text message about this earlier, and it's good. I mean, as a Gen Xer, it really is hitting hard. This is 1 week.
I know.
1 week.
In 1 week, what happened?
Theo Huxtable.
Which is not his real name.
No, but Jamal.
Well, Hulk Hogan's not his real name either.
Right. Well, Theo Huxtable, Ozzy Osbourne, and now Hulk Hogan. All
dead.
Deceased. What is going on? These are people from our childhood and our teen years.
And Theo Huxtable was kind of our age, wasn't he? Or a little younger?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he was like our
That
age.
was an accident, though. Like that.
It was, but all
that
I'm
stuff
saying
happens. But
is
yes,
like,
it's
what
shocking.
is going on with the universe
So
right
wait,
now?
do you think you believe in this sets of threes?
I
Everyone's
do.
saying you do.
I do 100%.
So do you think we're good for a while?
Yeah, till the next,
What?
bunch
The next what?
The next, bunch
threesome?
rolls around. Yeah, but I feel it's only like famous people. So we're not famous yet.
So it doesn't matter.
So like
it's only when famous people die in sets of threes.
Yes, we have some time. It's actually true. Actually, not that I would want to do a podcast on it, but I think it'd be interesting to like read up on it.
I know somebody that would do a podcast on it that is like, this is right up their alley, but carry on.
Okay. But I'm just saying, I grew up, my mom used to say that to me.
What? Say what?
About
set of threes?
Yes. Like famous
really?
people. And then you always try to like draw the delineation, right, between the people. Like, is that person really famous? Oh.
What do you mean a delineation?
Well, I mean, like
if they're like an A-list star,
right,
or like,
right, or you say, "Oh, that's
Theo Huxtable's not an A-list star."
Theo Huxtable? Are you kidding me?
You think he's not an A-list, Kimmy?
Back in our day, he was. Is what I'm saying. That's what you could
go ahead and comment.
You could say the same for Ozzy Osbourne and
Ozzy Osbourne. Everybody knows Ozzy Osbourne.
We'll do the younger.
We don't even say Theo Huxtable's real name.
I know. Malcolm Jamal Warner. There you go.
You are so impressive.
So I'm really sorry to his family.
They're not watching our podcast.
Well, maybe they won't pick it up or something. I'm just saying, like, it really.
You want me to tag his family in this?
It stinks because that was an accident, and
yes, and he was
with his kid,
and his wife, and it's actually so sad.
It's awful.
But I don't know that I believe in that whole set of three. But it does seem to keep happening. So
okay, well,
I'm here for it. I mean, I get it. But you don't think it matters like in like day to day, our people. Normal people.
No, honestly, no. It's always been someone who is reported on the socials or TV or like any news media outlet, right?
Okay.
That's somewhat. But that is actually going to be interesting because as Gen Xers, there's these younger actors that are coming in that I will see something on the socials and I'm like, I got no clue who that person is.
That's like me watching like the MTV Music Awards. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
Huh?
But you know what?
They don't sing country? I don't know who they are.
Because think about
I'm now my parents.
There's that too, because we are becoming our parents.
Yes.
And guess what, kids? Gen Xers or Zers,
you're going to be just like us, and you're going to be out of the loop.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I feel because there are so many media outlets, right? Like, think of how many ways you can see media, like
everywhere.
And you can't possibly see all of them. Like when we were growing up, it was either the main media channels or you went to the movies.
Yes.
Like that was it.
But because when Kim texts me, Hulk Hogan died. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what?
I know.
I did not know. I was busy all morning. I didn't watch any kind of news. I usually start with the news.
Yes.
And I didn't. So then I Googled Hulk Hogan and all of a sudden he died. And then when I got time later, I went on the socials, all the stuff from Hulk Hogan, because I had Googled it.
Right.
Everything was coming
Everything's coming through.
And then I was able to tell you.
Yeah.
That the police said that, blah,
right.
blah, blah. So,
yeah. So, I mean,
the information's crazy and
it is crazy. And I just felt sad because that literally was a part of our formative years, right? Call it high school, middle school,
the Cosby
early.
Show.
Yeah.
We knew them as our family. Yeah.
So, all of them are.
But also, you are not the only one. I want you to know. I saw a couple people in saying like our childhood, my childhood has just been stunned, or so you were not the only one that felt that. Like, super sadness for these people. Yeah.
Even though I don't know them, it's just
because it was also three people all that we really knew well. That like I don't know that my kids would know who Ozzy Osbourne is, but. Well, probably Hulk Hogan.
Here's
but they were older. I don't know that my kids didn't watch the Cosby Show.
No, my kids did not. No, but like Ozzy Osbourne, when Montini football players run out on the field and do their warm-ups. That's the crazy train. Like, hello. Like,
yeah,
you
still relevant.
They still know, you
Yes.
know, and they know Hulk Hogan also, to be honest.
Okay, Kimmy, I was driving today and I had to dial someone's number, and so I was typing in their name, and I had this whole list came up, and this is what I was like, I got to ask you about this. I think I know the answer, but I don't know for sure. What is your husband's name in your phone? What does it say when you call him? What is it?
It actually says Matt Burbrick.
It says Matt Burbrick.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I know you do different things.
For my daughter, it's cola.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Dean. It's cheese.
Right.
It's for Butters for Emily.
Right.
Emily's not under Emily. She's under Butters.
Yeah.
No last name.
But luckily, I know all their nicknames.
Why is it luckily?
Because if anything were ever to happen to you, I could look them up in your phone.
You have them in your phone.
Well,
do you have all my kids in your phone?
No, I don't. And they're not as Butters and cheese. So
Butters and cheese. That's so weird. I have all your children's phone numbers in my phone. I communicate with all of your children independently.
You know what?
Owen on TikTok.
Yeah, right.
I see his TikTok before you usually. But I have Owen's number. I have Benny's number. Ben and I text here and there. And then Jackson usually about work or real estate. But yeah, I have all your kids'
I have Nicole. I have Emily. I don't know if I have Brett or Dean.
Okay.
Brett is, I would have to look up. I know I don't have Dean for sure.
Well, Dean's a plumber. You should definitely have Dean.
I should. Absolutely.
Well, Matt has Dean because I gave him his number when you had that sink issue. Remember?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Yeah. If you have a sink, yeah.
But you know who helped us with that?
Brian. Wait, who?
Charlie.
My dad?
Yes.
My dad came to your house?
Yes. He was under our sink with a snake. Like not a real anaconda. Like an actual
anaconda.
I had to say that.
Wait, how did that happen?
Okay, because
don't whisper.
I put Brussels sprouts. I remember this so well. It was fall, right? It was fall, which has nothing to do with our summertime catch up here, but it was fall, and I had was preparing Brussels sprouts, and if you've ever prepared Brussels sprouts before, you have to take off the outside, layers, because it's a mini cabbage, right? And I put them all down the garbage disposal, and it was like, and then it's like, and it bubbles up, and then you're trying to plunge it, and it's like,
plunge it? You didn't stick your hand and take it out?
No, because anyway, it's a long story short, but guess who came over to help us?
How did that happen? Did I give you Charlie's number? Do you have Charlie's number? In your phone?
No, I don't think I do.
Maybe Maddie
does.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it was Charlie that was under
my
kitchen.
80-something-year-old
yes,
dad
he was definitely in his 80s. It was not that long ago. Call it
3, 4
years, something like that, years ago. Yeah, underneath the sink. And with the snake, a plumbing snake, right? It's like this long.
Why didn't Dean come over? I thought it was Dean and Brian.
Maybe they did also
another time.
Or
maybe that was a washing machine. Did you have a washing machine issue? Maybe
I
when
did.
You needed?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, right. I'm sure.
But we are very much invested in each other's lives for sure. Know my friends, I know your friends. You know all the guys I've dated.
Well,
that's a weird thing where I have to be like, Kim.
Yeah.
What was the name of that?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why
either. It's very
either.
Uncanny that I do.
It happened today when we were talking.
Yes.
It did.
It did. But, I love you and I look out for your safety.
So, I'm kind of excited because honestly, I know you guys, we did my mental health issue, thing like that, but this weekend is actually exciting, but my birthday brings some kind of sadness because it's the last day that my brother was alive, and
right.
he fell and got into a coma, and then we let him go 2 days later. So
right.
Anyway, that's all happening. But I think that's why I started having these birthday parties, something to look forward to
celebrate.
So my birthday isn't sad, and all that kind of stuff, right? So also this weekend, I'm not only having, first of all, podcast day is, I love podcast day and the fact that we drink bubbles and stuff like that. And then we're also going for like dinner next. But then also this weekend after my birthday, I'm going to the boat.
Oh, right. The boat.
You just heard about that today,
yeah,
right? Yes.
I did. And you know what? For people who are local, we have such an amazing gift and natural resource, which is Lake Michigan. Being in Chicago, and having Lake Michigan it's such a gift because in a lot of ways it's like being on the ocean. And if you haven't been on Lake Michigan in a boat, like you need to.
You need to see Chicago from the water.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The water.
It's gorgeous.
And if you've done a water taxi, that's not the same.
No, that's not the same. You got to go out on someone's boat or a cruise or whatever, because there's plenty of them.
And I have 2 friends that charter. So you like, if you are interested, I can put you in touch with either friend and figure out who you want.
And Chicago in the summertime, it's amazing. I mean, chef's kiss.
I am chef's kiss, so excited. But this is what I have to say. I'm going down with one of my friends, and my friend Jason, thank you. I'm sure Jason does not watch this podcast, but Jason's boat. Now, he never thinks that people need to eat. I'm like, people need to eat when they're on that boat for a while. So I like play mom. I'm like, I go to the store. I make sure that there's so nice of you. Yeah. I get focaccia bread, and I get the last thing I got was really good. It's those like chicken tenders.
Oh yeah.
But you can eat them cold. They're cooked.
Of course.
It's fine. These are just drunk people after a while, honestly.
You know what I mean?
But like,
food is
you gotta eat something.
Right. You do.
You gotta eat something.
You do.
The last time 2 times ago, I brought like a bunch of sweets. And Jason's like, what are you, like PTA mom? Like with all the sweets? Like,
but yes.
But you know what? Everyone on the boat ate the sweets.
And they appreciated it.
They did.
Yes, 100%.
But the focaccia bread and the chicken tenders were like A+. So that's what I'm actually going to go to the store tomorrow and get, so I can have it ready for the boat. So I'm just like that mom that just has to like show up with food. I just can't not do it.
And that's a good thing. Like
and alcohol. I bring alcohol.
And I think that young adults or even older adults that maybe aren't parents, or you know what I mean? Like someone's got to play that role in your friend group, right? When you get together, and clearly you are for them, and that's amazing. And you know, I at times when like we organize things, whether it's a trip or a vacation or whatever, like I like to be that person to make sure I put together itinerary, not to be like outrageous, right, but it's just to say this is what we can do, you know, just so people are like, oh,
have some guidance,
right, just a little bit of guidance, you know, everyone needs a little guidance in their lives, right?
It's true.
So anyway, so I think that the first part of summer has been super fun. It's been,
I have had we've had great weather in Chicago.
It literally, when the calendar turned June 21st, it was summer.
Heat.
Like a heat wave.
But I just started seeing mosquitoes though. It's kind of late in the game.
I haven't seen, by my house.
This is one mosquito bite. Well, I was swimming outside.
Were you on the south side, like in your yard? Okay, so it is real. So I live 3 miles north of here. Legit. I walk it.
Like
I know
straight up north.
It's 3 miles. I've walked it several times.
And we're in the same town, same zip code.
Yep. And I will tell you, I would say 75, maybe 80% of the time.
I would say 7 out of 10 times. Right? Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The weather is different on the north side than it is on the south side, whether that's rain.
She's calling me south side.
Yes.
I'm just south of you, but I'm really in the middle of Lombard because it goes all the way to Butterfield.
Right. But for intensive purposes, right?
Yes.
So whether it's actually more rain and or snow. It's not necessarily like temperature.
It's precipitation.
It's precip.
Precip,
as we say in the business.
And it's so funny. I said I was getting a facial and the lights went out, right? But I had my phone locked up in a locker because I was getting a facial. And I said to this woman, I said, her name was Nicole, and I said, my friend is kind of like, thinks she's kind of like a meteorologist. And I said, and I am surprised that we spent an hour together this morning lifting.
Yeah.
And I said, and she didn't warn me about a potential storm.
I know. It was
unseen.
Said,
but it was unseen. Okay.
It was unseen.
Oh, I'll give you a chance to reply, because what I told Nicole was, but I am 100% sure when I go back in that locker and turn my phone on, I'm going to have a message for Kim about the weather.
And?
I did 100%.
Like, you know me so
Kim was
well.
like, it's kind of coming on the south side, but not so much on the north side.
It was so red, and kind of, like, I'm zooming in.
She messages me about the weather like she's like Tom Skilling's mom.
I don't know. I'm obsessed with the weather. I feel like everyone needs to know about the weather. Like
I love to know but I really get my weather information from you.
Oh, I love that.
No, every morning we talk, and I'm like, "What's the weather gonna be like today, Kim?"
Yeah, and sometimes I check in, and sometimes I don't. And
well,
sometimes
today you did not tell me about rain. I'll tell you that, because I watered my flowers before I left.
That came up,
and I'm like, "It's pouring. Really, it's pouring."
Yes, that came up all of a sudden. So I apologize for that. But you know,
she apologizes.
I am not a weather person, but I feel like you could just say it's like partly cloudy or mostly sunny or whatever.
Mostly what word did you say?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she said city.
Sunny.
Oh.
Sunny.
Sunny.
I think that's a song.
I don't think it's a song.
I think it is. I think it's called Sunny. La 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 la. Let me see you through the clouds and the pouring rain.
It's like a real song?
I think it's like from the 60s. I'm dead set. You guys can look it up, but anyway. So I think now that we've emptied our beautiful rosé.
Whoa, don't say we're ending. Are we stopping?
I think we need to wrap it up, and that's okay, because we're going to be back with some more just fun information and topics to talk about. We just thought today would just be kind of lighthearted and just kind of say what we're doing this summer.
People enjoy kind of knowing what's going on with us, so I thought that's what we talk about. I think it's great.
Yeah. No, I think it's great too.
Thank you for listening. If you made it this long, I mean, it's like almost 40 minutes. So
wow,
I know.
Yeah, you guys are troopers if you did do that.
No, I listened to a podcast of a friend of mine the other day.
Yeah. How long was it?
It was an hour.
An hour? What did?
And all.
Okay.
And what did? And ask me what they talked about.
Well, I was gonna, but what did they talk about?
I already took nothing.
Nothing.
People have podcasts that don't talk about really anything. I mean, they just talk.
Well, that's what we're doing today. But normally,
we'll see how many views it gets, and instead,
this is true. Well, you're either gonna like it or you're not.
Right.
Like the numbers
don't lie. Like my hips don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Was that Shakira?
Shakira.
I know, right?
Cheers, everyone. We hope you are having an amazing day today. Or evening, whenever you're watching this.
Yes.
But we've enjoyed this.
We love
you. We just drank a bottle, and this was yummy.
Oh, highly recommended.
Highly recommended. I'll put the information next if you want to purchase it or go someplace where they serve it. I'll give you that intel.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, friends? Please, I mean, if you like us, and follow us and share us.
Yeah, we don't feel like a lot of people are subscribed to YouTube, because we get a lot of views, but not a lot of subscribers. But either way, we're actually moving to Apple. Sorry, you Android people. But we're going to be on YouTube and also on Apple. But on Apple Podcasts, you can't see us.
Well, that's the best part.
Well, that's the best part. Then they'll still watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you'll just be listening. It'll be where you can get your podcasts on Apple. But anyway, that's like to come.
Yeah, more to follow and
more to follow by the end of the summer. Yes. By the end of the summer.
Yes. So we have more new and exciting things.
Yeah.
And we love you all. So
cheers to you, and cheers to my bestie. You're so fun, Kimberly. I love you.